Hello and welcome to another sales training video from Fitness Industry Sales. Today we're going to look at the 6 principles of influence as laid forth by Robert Cialdini and how these can impact the sales results of your fitness business. So let's get started. So reciprocity. Reciprocity means that if someone has done something for you, you're more likely to do something back for them in return. Think, for example, if your friend Dave helped you to move house 6 months ago, and now he's moving house this weekend and he asks for your help, what are you likely to say? And the application of reciprocity within your fitness business really lends itself to your after-sales care and your general levels of customer service. This is because further down the line, you're going to look for referrals from your current members and clients. And by giving them that highest level of attention and service, you can ensure that they're more likely to recommend your club to their friends and family further down the line. And scarcity. So first of all, scarcity is a principle that is often mishandled by unscrupulous sellers. It's about the offer is ending. There's only a certain number of places available on this particular product. And it's key to handle scarcity with integrity at all times. So if, for example, it turns out that that promotion you said was ending tomorrow is actually still there after all, that was a very short-term win for a lot of problems further down the road. And when it comes to scarcity, it can, of course, apply to promotions and the structuring of your marketing campaigns and your marketing calendar, but it can also relate to intrinsic scarcity. And this is when you go about your needs analysis in such a way that you've created this internal time frame in your prospective client or member's mind. The idea being, scarcity relates to the fear of missing out. So why should they put off that feeling of achieving their goals any longer? And liking is a very simple principle of influence. It almost goes without saying that your prospective customer or member needs to like you and what you do in order to want to buy from you. And when it comes to the application of liking within your fitness business, this is in your ability to build rapport with your prospect. So they need to have that relationship with you where they're comfortable and they're happy to buy from you, but also that you're able to show that level of expertise and understanding that this is indeed the right place for them. And consensus. This is the idea that you're more likely to do something if other people are doing it as well. It's why, for example, you'd feel less likely to eat out at an empty restaurant than one that you see is full every night. And within the fitness industry, it is quite difficult to strike that perfect balance between consensus and popularity without overcrowding, especially if you're in a central location or you have a lot of kind of corporate members who all look to come after work or on their lunch hour then as well. So you want to be able to be quite skillful in how you utilize the principle of consensus. Effectively, those in the know see the benefit of what you do, but it's not necessarily for absolutely everyone. And authority, that's a very important principle whenever it comes to sales within the fitness industry. This is the idea that you're more likely to listen to someone if you believe they know what they're talking about. And so this relates to your ability to demonstrate your expertise in your particular field. If you aren't actually the expert in what you say you are, you will be quite quickly found out. But if you're able in that first meeting with your prospective client or member to suitably illustrate and position yourself or your product as being amongst the industry leaders and the one that they need to help them to achieve their goals, then they're more likely to go ahead and make that purchase decision on the day. And consistency. Consistency is something that's often overlooked within sales in the fitness industry. That's because a certain number of no-show appointments or a certain number of no sales, for example, it's seen as acceptable and par for the course. But if you can understand and utilize the human need for consistency, which is the following through of your stated intentions, then you can close more sales further down the line, or you can make sure more of your booked appointments show up, or you can ensure that more people will pick up the phone to you when it comes to doing your follow-ups. And this is because if you can get these little micro commitments from your prospective members or clients, then they're more likely to follow through what they say they were going to do. So this is when you would do those trial close questions as you're approaching the end of a tour or a booked appointment. Simple questions that are easy to answer and you know will get a positive response. Likewise, if it comes to it where you weren't able to complete the sale on the day, if you're going to schedule a follow-up, make sure it's a very specific follow-up, both in terms of the time and the method of contact. Okay, that's it for another video. Thank you for watching. Remember to check out the sales training courses that we provide as an online virtual classroom solution. See you soon.